All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well, Wa Barakathum to the hopeful elect. All right, now today through the Spirit, I want to go into a quick video entitled Guard Your Mind, because at the end of the day, we're all subjected to these bodies that we're in, this flesh. And this flesh has different things that want to hop onto you, like ego, like pride, strife, or whatever the case may be. Like maybe a demon of, whatever the case is. These different spirits are going to attack us, man. And as time goes on, this is going to intensify and get harder and harder and harder. So we got to make sure we're guarding our minds, staying engulfed into this word, because these demons are after us, man. These spirits are seeking to turn us back to our old self, the way we used to be. You see, we were just doing whatever. And that's why you see a lot of men. A lot of men will have because we seen all testimonies, different things of that sort. But at the end of the day, the Lord allowed spirits to take over those men's mind. That's why we got to be in the spirit of King David. I want to grab this real quick. Let's go here, Psalms 51. This is why King David said this, because those spirits can jump on your mind. That's why, brothers, got to continuously be praying, like speaking to myself first and foremost, praying for the Lord to keep our hearts pure, because the Lord's in the Lord's control. And also, we got to do our part, making sure we stay into the scriptures, and we making sure we examining ourselves, man, that we're not allowing these spirits to work on our mind and make us be, being contrary, not being just, not being not doing right. You're doing wickedness. So that's all we gotta remember. We gotta guard our minds. But I want to grab this real quick, because even King David knew this. This is Psalms 51 and verse 10 and 11. All right. Create in me a clean heart. Oh, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that word is la, which is your mind. A pure mind. It says, oh, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because it's the Lord's will, whether you be righteous or not. Your mindset is right. And renew a right spirit within me. This is a prayer. That's what the Psalms were. There were different prayers and different prayers that King David was saying to the Lord. You see? But as you can see in his prayer, he stated, Lord, keep my heart clean, or keep my heart pure. Allow me to stay sincere, because it's the Lord's will. Verse 11, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit away from me. When the Holy Spirit leaves you, what happens? Unclean spirits get onto you. So this shows you that it's the Lord's will, whether you are in this truth or whatever you do, whether you're going to be just or unjust. You see, so with that being said, you have to, with that being said, we have to make sure we're guarding our minds, and also make sure we're continuously having that humility and understanding that who's in control of what's in our mind, who's in control of what we do. It's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He's the one that has the Holy Spirit that gives you your portion. So if the Lord takes the Holy Spirit off of you, then that's when those unclean spirits are gonna get onto you. You see, so we got to guard our minds. By what? Prayer. And also by what? Reading and staying into the scriptures. And also, basically just doing what the Lord told us to do. Having faith on Yahweh Shai, continuously reading. And then also not only reading, but applying the things that we do learn and read, to the best of our ability. That's what's going to lead to your mind being safe. Praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai consistently. And then what? Staying into these scriptures. Because guess what? When those spirits hop on you, they come whenever you're at a lower point. They come whenever you're not, having faith. Whenever you're not applying the scriptures to the best of your ability. Whenever you're at a point where you're not doing good, that's when they're gonna come. So we got to be aware of that, because the Lord is really trying us out right now. He's allowing these spirits to really go in. So we got to make sure we guard our minds. It's Matthew 12, and I want to get verse 43 and read down in the NLT, because we were just speaking on how King David was praying to the Lord, take not thy Holy Spirit away from me. Now let's read what happens. The Holy Spirit leaves you. All right, here we go. This is Matthew 12 and verse 43. When an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert seeking rest, but finding none. You see, so it goes out lurking, Demons that's on you. That's what evil spirit is, the demon. Evil spirit, demon will go off of a person, right? But what does it say? Verse 44, then it says, this is the NLT, by the way, I will return to the persons I came from. So the demons try and come back. It says, so it returns and finds its former home empty, swept, and not in order. Wait, it says empty, swept, and in order. You see, Salaki, empty, swept, and in order. So that means that demon is able to come back. The living waters ain't in there. You see, it's not filled. The Holy Spirit don't live there. So if the Holy Spirit leaves you, you're now that empty house. That's why we got to make sure we continuously pray to the Lord not to take his spirit away from us, keep us in the right state of mind. We got to continuously be engulfed into this word, the living waters. So that way we're not empty and garnished. So that demon can come in there. Right? But let's read it though. Then the spirit finds 7 other spirits more evil than itself, and they shall all enter into the person and live there. And so that person is worse off than before. That will be the experience of this evil generation. You know, that was the Lord condemning them people, but guess what? This is what happens when a man starts to pardon from Yahweh Shem Shai. The unclean spirits get on him, and then guess what? The Holy Spirit leaves, and those unclean spirits get on him. So we're not exempt from that. You see? We're not exempt from that. Those demons can jump on us, so we got to make sure we guard our minds. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Ephesians 6. We got to guard our minds. Speaking of myself first and foremost. I'm going to get these two. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11 and 12. Put on the armor, the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shai, that may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's all the evil plans. Now, the devil means deceiver. And he works through Esau. But guess what? Satan will actually send demons and different things because the Lord will allow him to test you or try you out. That's why the Lord told Peter, Satan desired to have you. So Satan is going to desire to have the elect because he already got the 2/3. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All types of high-level demons and even these people that rule this world, all this is spiritual, though. This is a spiritual battle. So we got to guard our minds. And that's what's going to be able to make us stand is by us having this armor, which is what? The shield of faith, having the helmet of salvation. Let me get 13 real quick. Wherefore take unto you, it's like it's Satan. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And that's what we're going into, the things we need to do to stand. We got to guard our minds because Satan has desired to have it. Galatians chapter 5 and verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Now, what makes you fulfill the lust of the flesh? Those unclean spirits, those demons. You see? So we got to stay after the spirit. What does the spirit give you? The understanding of these scriptures. So praying for the Lord to keep your mind pure, that means he's going to keep the Holy Spirit on your mind, man. To where you can have an understanding of the scriptures. Because when you depart from these scriptures, that's when you start going towards the way of those spirits. You start feeling lust of the flesh. That means you're just doing, feeling what those demons are putting in your mind. So we got to guard our minds. Verse 17, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the things which ye would. You see? So that's why so we're battling this flesh. And what works through our flesh, these damn spirits will try and jump on you, your mind, and put thoughts in your mind. That's why you have these proud thoughts or whatever the case may be, anything contrary to the scriptures, you got to rebuke it and battle and guard our minds. You see, a spirit of being malicious or a spirit of being whatever. You see, those spirits are going to hop on us because we're subjected to it. We're in this flesh. So we got to guard our mindset, man. Make sure we're being brotherly in our mind and rebuking thoughts that are contrary. You got to rebuke that in battle. Speaking to myself first and foremost. Demons will put all types of thoughts, stuff you never even thought you would even think about, will come in your mind from the demons. Because you know, as you get increasing this truth, you have a higher portion. Now the Lord got to try you even harder. So you allow stronger demons will try and put thoughts in your mind, all types of wickedness. You got to battle it. All right. Let's get this real quick, and now these are my last two. This is Matthew chapter 6 in verse 22 and 23. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. You gotta have your eyes like your mind. And your mind gotta be focused straight in on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the ministry. And that's what's gonna lead to you being full of the light, full of this Holy Spirit. Verse 23, but if thine eye be evil, which is bad, your mind be bad, it says thy whole body shall be full of darkness. Therefore, if therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? You see, the darkness can overtake you as long as we're in this flesh. So that's why we got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we guarding our minds. Because demons are looking at any type of way. Satan is looking for any way to try and throw you off track and get you to stop serving the Lord. James 4 and verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. We got to resist by way of guarding our minds, consistently praying for the Lord to keep the spirit on us, consistently obeying the scriptures, staying engulfed into them and having faith. And that's what we got to do. You see? Applying these things amongst the body, amongst the brothers. You see? And just continuing, realizing that these demons are trying to make us stop serving the Lord. So that's what their goal is. So we can't let them do that and guard our mindset. But anyways, Lord will, this was edifying. I like to end it off by saying, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakag Radash, double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone, root teach well. Shalom.